stuff you clean pipes with. But I thought it made a nice sound. I'm hot off the heels of watching a movie. I just watched it just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, in between I watched snippets of like interviews, but just not much. I just watched it. It's called White Noise. It's called White Noise. Oh god. And it's on Netflix. And yeah, this is not advertisement. I mean, I guess it is. Because, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was weird, but it was supposed to be, you know. It wanted to be weird. And it made me feel really good at the end. In a weird way. Like, yeah, I didn't expect that. I think that's the best way to watch this movie if you want to watch White Noise. Just don't expect anything, because it's really not any one thing, you know. It's so many weird things. But it makes you sort of leave with, it speaks about a lot of actually really timely stuff. Like this movie got made during the pandemic, like it was in production and then the pandemic came and stuff. But there are a lot of parallels to it. And also just how we live, you know. There's stuff in a weird, I mean, it plays in the 80s, the movie I think, or 70s or something. But it's sort of, yeah, it's interesting. I don't want to sum it up yet, because I don't want to spoil anything, and I really couldn't sum it up. I tried that with the Avatar thing, and no, sometimes you just gotta think about it. Let it sit. But that's what it made me feel. That's pretty cool. Like, I felt good about all the stuff that's, yeah, you can, I mean, over intellectualize, or you can get lost in so many things. And this movie sort of, it brings you into the now, which is sort of, yeah, I think that's probably, I mean, it's definitely a really good thing to do. Yeah, I wanted to say it's the best, like, that's the best you could achieve, you know, in making inspire someone to live more in the now. But I don't know if it's the best. Maybe it's the, yeah, I don't know if you should rank this stuff. Like, there are plenty of really cool feelings art can leave you with. But yeah, I guess as I'm thinking about it now, I probably would have wished for a bit more. Like, I mean, there's a room for a lot of And yeah, even in that one little interview snippet I watched, they again, like when you're asked about an artistic endeavor, you know, you could see that everyone is sort of a bit struggling with it, how to explain it, and the word magic comes up a lot, you know. And yeah, I think, yeah, you can call it that. But that movie, sort of the thing that movie is really good at is sort of like you don't have to call it that. There's nothing. Not to spoil anything, but it has a good sense of. There's not this one thing to grasp. You know, it's so much, and it's so that's one of the maybe that's why I liked it so much, because that's what I thought about lately a lot. I thought about how to think about stuff, and then sometimes there's just not. Sometimes there's stuff to feel about. There's stuff to. I wanted to say that loud. Did you notice that? Because it was, that's important. I was, emotional about it. There was vigor behind my words there, because it's true. Yeah, you can get I don't know, lost in a thinking. In some, I mean, if you try to consider it all, what plays into my thinking? Did I see some weird commercials? Am I doing this because I think it's cool, because I saw it in a movie, or because someone else talked about something? There's so much. It's impossible to grasp, and yet sort of really fun to feel it all. To sort of, and then there's an intuitive knowledge on how to sort of navigate that, I guess. I don't think that has much to do with, I don't know, maybe it has to do with the movie. Maybe that's all in the movie. That's what it made me feel. It's sort of, and think. Not that thinking is bad, it's just that sort of, that's the mystique of this movie, I guess. But there's so much, but also, not that, it's still not, it's so overwhelming in one moment, but then actually boils down to very little, hey, do you believe in yourself? Each other, as a family, whatever. I don't want to get into, I don't want to spoil anything. I guess the movie made it sort of. It created empathy for feeling lost, and I think that's what a lot of people feel these days. A bit lost, just not totally, but I have this one thing, or I know a couple of things. I believe I know a couple of things, and then everything gets questioned, and that's so tough. Wait a minute, all the things I really believe in, are they, what's going on with them? Everything's questioned. That's so daunting. But it's really not, it's really not that big of a deal. It's so what if, theoretically, you were wrong about everything? Okay? A bummer at first, but then, probably the biggest opportunity you ever had, because, then everything's, fresh in a way, and sort of exciting. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not cool if really everything's, but I don't believe in that. That was a bad example. I really don't. I think, I think, again, it boils down to, if you start questioning the stuff, which I think sometimes it's healthy, it boils down to this truth at the core, this sort of, you can't escape it. every time I did something daring in my life, you know, whatever it was, applying for a new job or not, that's not something daring, but okay, I considered applying for the university daring. Like, I didn't have the right qualifications back then. And I just, yeah, I went ahead. And also, I did that because a girl I liked went there. But yeah, that's what I mean. One thing led to the other. It's sort of, I was just in this rush of life, of just, yeah, I see this grain of, I gotta apply there. I gotta be close to that girl. And then what happened was the girl got, wasn't accepted, and I was. So, the one of the reasons I applied wasn't there anymore. But then it played out in a way I didn't expect. But it grew more beautiful, like, yeah, my sort of, you could say, oh, dreams were crushed or whatever. You can sink into that, but really, yeah, if you stay in the flow, really, so much stuff is created out of stuff you didn't expect. You just, remember, you can't grasp it all. That means surprises everywhere. Surprises everywhere. Yeah. My God. But it's like this. That's a good one. Oh well, yeah, let's make a short of a video. I just wanted to talk about this, I don't know, wanted to see what thoughts came sprinkling up after watching the movie. So these were these thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, whatever. I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Bye.